Hi, Sandra Dawes here from Embrace Your Destiny, and today I want to talk about hurdle jumping. Not in the athletic Olympic event type of way, but in terms of overcoming the challenges and obstacles that are a part of this journey called life. And if you were on the webinar that I did last week on the 5 challenges to achieving your goals and how to overcome them, then you'll know that the biggest challenge that I've had to deal with to date is the loss of my father. And I am an unapologetic daddy's girl, and losing my dad was the most life-altering thing that has happened to me to date. And it took me about 3 years to find my way through to the other side of that hurdle. And that's what allowed me to or motivated me to create the course that I want to share with you today, which is my Hurdle Jumping 101 course. And this course is all about providing you with tools and techniques to help you be better prepared for life's challenges. Not to say that they won't rock you, because there are going to be events in your life that will shake you, that will really impact you in a deep way. But it is going to help you bounce back in a better way, in a more productive way, so that these negative emotions that you experience when you're faced with those challenging times, you're not consumed by them. You don't allow them to swallow you whole, that you do have something to fall back on, something to go to help you find your way back through, over, around, under those difficult times that, again, like I said, are an inevitable part of this journey called life. And so the first module covers, why do you want to jump in the first place? Because if your why isn't big enough, and we hear so much about knowing your why, and there's a reason for that, because your why has to be meaningful enough to you that you are committed to making that vision happen no matter what. And so if you're not quite clear on what that big vision is, then we're going to look at that in the first module. And if you are clear on that, then we're just going to dig a little bit deeper so that you know why you want to face these challenges, these hurdles, and find a way through them, over them, around them, whatever. But quitting is not an option for you. So that's going to be week number 1. And in week number 2, we're going to look at daily habits, because let's face it, we all have habits that serve us, that are helping us and helping us to make the progress that we want to when it comes to our goals. But we also have habits that are holding us back from really making significant progress, because we just haven't found a way to shake them yet. So we're going to take an inventory of our habits. We're going to let go of the ones that aren't serving us, and we're going to incorporate more positive habits into our life, because I think having a positive daily habit or a daily practice really can help you to create a foundation that doesn't allow you to get completely thrown off track when hit with those difficult times. And in the third week, we're going to look at understanding that life isn't happening to you, that you're not being punished, that these challenges aren't a sign that you're not worthy of the things that you want for your life. But I think that a lot of times that these are just course corrections, that they're really there they happen because we're meant to be on a different path, or just slightly altered path. And so I think that that's why these events happen, that they're not there to tell us that whatever we're working towards isn't worth it anymore, or that we should just give up. I just think that when, again, going back to the first module, when your why is big enough, then these hurdles are just hurdles, that they're just setbacks, but they're not there to completely discourage you and stop you from creating the life that you really want for yourself. Okay? And in the fourth week, we're going to look at identifying sources of inspiration, because if you don't know where you can go for inspiration and motivation when you're hit with those challenging times, it's going to be so much harder to not feel stuck, to not feel like hiding under the covers is the best option for you in that time. So we're going to look at identifying those sources of inspiration so that you know where you can go when you're faced with those challenging times. And the fifth thing that we're going to look at is creating a positive support system. Some of you may already have a strong support system, but some of you may need to really strengthen that support system. So it may mean expanding your circle to invite more of the types of people you need in your life to provide the support that you need. And we're also going to look at making sure that this relationship, this support system, it's not just a one-sided thing, that there is some reciprocity to it, so that you can be there to support the people in your circle as much as they support you. okay? And in the 6th week, because it is a 6-week program, we're going to do just an overview of the course, do a recap, and talk about any areas where people had challenges or difficulties, just so that you can feel good about everything when the course wraps up. And so this course is going to be delivered online. You're going to have access to the course even when we're done in the 6 weeks. And you can always go back and refer to any of the exercises, any of the tools that are there. You can always go back to and refer to them when you're hit with those challenges. And we're also going to have a private Facebook group where we can share successes, talk about those challenges, and really encourage and support one another. And I'll also do a weekly Facebook Live in that group to do a Q&A to address any of the challenges or any questions that you have about the exercises in each module as well. And so that's a quick overview of the course. If you're interested, visit the link that I'll provide to you. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link will be in my bio. If you're watching this on Facebook, it'll be in the comments. And so again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the course, you can send me an email, send me a DM, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Again, the course starts on Monday, April 8th. I hope to see you there. If you know somebody who could benefit from this course, please feel free to share. Again, thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.